Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week at everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news international markets are quiet this Tuesday, and something of a holding pattern ahead of some important data releases later in the week. On equity markets, Wall Street is marking time today. European markets moved little overnight, although if there was any trend, it is lower. And yesterday, Asian markets gave up their early enthusiasm to close flat. The latest update monitoring world trade levels shows that momentum is now negative, even if there was an uptick in January. And the only market showing any life is the crude oil market, where the price is now at a 5-month high. China is reportedly wrestling with the question of whether it will seek to join the Trans-Pacific Partnership Trade Group. But to do so, they would need to commit to some tough and major reforms first. However, the mere fact that they are weighing their options is something pretty significant. It is something Americans will be nervous about given their somewhat irrational pullout. China's foreign exchange reserves rose more than expected to just under $3.1 trillion in March, and it is a fifth straight month of increase. And it is increasing its gold holdings as well, adding more than 11 tonnes in March, taking its total holdings to 1,885 tonnes. It is now 4 straight months of net buying. As India nears voting in its national elections, both major political forces are promising to spend up big on development investment in the goal of eliminating poverty. Backing up the goal is a broad consensus that massive spending will be required in infrastructure, as much as $1.5 trillion. A project like this, even if it's over many years, will have a global implication, similar to the investment development that took place in China. In Australia, Chinese investment dropped more than 35% in 2018 to its second lowest level since the GFC. That was despite overall Chinese outbound investment increasing globally by 4.2% last year. The US Treasury 10-year yield is firm at 2.52%. That's 2 basis points higher than this time yesterday. Gold was up $6 to $1,297 an ounce. And US oil prices are sharply higher today, rising more than $1 overnight, now at just under $64.50 a barrel, while the Brent benchmark is at $71 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar is a little firmer this morning at 67.5 US cents. While the cross rates were marginally softer at 94.6 Aussie cents, and against the euro we're still at 59.9 euro cents. That leaves the TWI at 72.1. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.